You know, two things come to mind when I see Limbo. The first is the song Limbo Rock, and the second is my mother tearing her ACL in a limbo contest. She won, but that was definitely, that was the story for the rest of the summer, was how did Mom tear her ACL at a limbo contest at a tropical themed house party? Sure.
By winning is the answer.
Oh no, she did win. She actually did win.
Honestly, that sounds more like hell than Limbo, but Tish.
Hey!
Yeah.
And that was actually about 11 years ago, give or take.
Yeah, over a decade. So yeah, having that like in mind whenever you see a particular word is kind of fun when you have a very specific association with very specific words. I will say though, looking at this thumbnail, I'm like, okay, how far back in time are we going? Is the entire team hopping into the Everwin? What are we doing here?
Because that looks like a thumbnail of a Huggins.
It looks like a thumbnail of a Huggins in Blood Gulch in season 1 or 2, potentially 3.
So, this should be fun. But before we get started, as always, we have a word from our sponsors. This video and this channel are sponsored by Fred's BS, Breads and Spreads by Fred. Cookies, Jownies, Bram. Yeah, that's where that one was going, and I went with it, which is a mistake.
What is Bram, may I ask?
You know that Game of Thrones character in the wheelchair?
Oh yeah, that checks out. The psychic one.
Yeah.
Can you hand me that pillow, please?
Of course. Do you need it to scream into after that one?
No.
Yeah, cookies, brownies, jam, blondies. He started doing pie, so if you're local, you can do pie. He's doing all sorts of really good stuff that you should put in your face because it's wonderful. And for those of you who ordered Easter treats, I want to hear about it. And for those of you who didn't order Easter treats, order other treats and get them later. Yeah, it's such good stuff, and I need to buy cookies.
I'm thinking about his brownies right now,
And if you're like a charcuterie plate person, and you always want a good spread on there, like that jam, the raspberry peach jam. I take that and I put it on brie and I put it on a cracker, and it is amazing.
You don't even need anything else. You could just put it on the cracker.
Jam crackers.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
You could just put it straight in your face. That works too. With a spoon.
Hear me out.
Hearing you out.
That jam. Peanut butter.
Okay.
And graham crackers. Cinnamon graham crackers.
Honestly, I would do either icing or cream cheese if we're going with cinnamon graham crackers.
No. Trust me. A couple years ago, I did an extended charity walk, and they were handing out like peanut butter, cinnamon graham cracker, like peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. And they were really, really good. So now I'm like, hold on, puts Fred's BS jams in there, and holy shit, I can recreate that really delicious treat I had that one time. We need to stop the video. I have places to be.
No, we gotta finish the video. We gotta keep going. We've come too far.
Okay, let's do it then.
Yeah, so, Fred's BS. Do the thing. Everything is fresh, never frozen. Everything is made in small batches. Flavors aren't found in stores. Seriously, I haven't found this raspberry peach jam anywhere else. Just from Fred, because Fred makes real good stuff. And if you are LA local, you can do pickup instead of delivery and get your goods even sooner. Like I said, he's working on pies. That is some of the best pie crust I have ever had. It was so buttery and flaky. Oh my god. I'm used to like the Pillsbury rollout, which is not a bad thing if you need to make a pie and you don't have a long time in which to do it. Like, there's nothing wrong with a pre-made crust. But oh my god, he does that crust himself, and it is amazing.
There's nothing wrong with a pre-made crust, but there's a difference in quality, for sure.
It's the difference between getting top ramen and getting restaurant ramen.
Yeah.
They're both ramen. They both fulfill different purposes, but one of them is obviously a higher quality.
Yeah.
And that, oh my god, seriously. Those pies from Fred, though. So good. So keep an eye on the Fred's BS Instagram. There will be updates on that. And Get your stuff, head to fredsbs.com, fredsbs.com, and use coupon code KIACookies for 20% off your entire order. All that information's down there. If you want to pause the video, go order yourself some cookies and then come back. Don't worry, we'll wait. No, we won't. We gotta move on. But that's why we paused the video. It's the future. YouTube can do whatever. That's actually terrifying. Anyway, fredsbs.com, fredsbs.com, coupon code KIACookies. Do the thing, obtain the stuff, treat yourself. Because it's amazing.
I really want dessert right now. So, get cookies for you, brownies for me, and jam for your jam bugs.
Absolutely get brownies for her. Do it. Send her brownies. Do it.
I would not object.
Neither would I.
Let's get to it. Let's get to it.
Alrighty. Red vs. Blue Season 17, Episode 7, Limbo. Alright. Click. Thank you, Verve, for being such a good functional platform. I do appreciate you. Like a lot.
That's a big, is
like
this
a-
the heart of a black hole? Hard to believe one of these things killed my parents.
Looks like a red
It has a
giant.
heart? Can a black hole love?
No, dear. That's just the Big Bang. Pre-bang, obviously.
Mom?
Mom. That's a name I ain't heard in a long time.
Oh, sharp.
Dad?
Please, that was my father's name. Call me Gerald.
Oh, no, I'm dead, aren't I?
What? Sweetie, no, we can't die. Light is information and can't be destroyed.
Just knew it.
Black holes are sort of drains that feed the cosmos all the way back to here. It lets the universe loop.
Whoa.
Don't blow the kid's mind, Cheryl.
Oh, sweetie, I didn't blow your mind, did I?
Whoa.
Where's your
Is it
brother?
Daryl and
He should be
Cheryl?
here.
Nuggets? I don't know. One of the cosmic powers trapped me here. Remember those guys?
Nope. Maybe he's just late.
Late. The whole universe should be in here. Oh, maybe there's a blockage in the timeline. Gerald, would that do it?
Yeah, that would do it.
Huggins, you should really check on Muggins.
Fine. How?
Just fly at full speed.
Close to full speed or you'll overshoot.
What?
At light speed, you don't experience time. So move at nearly the speed of light and time will accelerate. You can watch galaxies bloom and fade in real time. It's really nice.
Now, Bugs, if there's a blockage in the timeline, you'll get stuck in it like a spider's web. Do you know where that might be? Can you think of any paradoxes you might have stirred up?
No,
Oh, wait.
Oh.
Oh, wait.
Those sons of bitches!
Language.
Mom, Dad, let's go. I know you're
Huggins said a swear.
Something's crazy.
Huggins swear.
Muggins ain't here.
When's your brother getting here, Huggins?
Oh, bye. So long. Have fun.
Bye, honey.
Her parents are alive.
Passed out. You know what that means?
First, we monitor his condition. So that...
No, Dr. Boring. I'll start at the top. Someone has to tell Tucker that we caused a paradox and are reliving our old lives.
I would appreciate an explanation of that, actually.
However, Tucker is going to wake up and will look at me, a person he does not know, yet somehow recognizes, and be like, what?
What?
Hey, why do I recognize you? And I'll say it's because I'm mostly made of you, you sucker. We took your fucking organs.
We're not doing that.
Or, okay,
Sister, no.
he just gave birth to this alien tumor thing, right? Arg.
Sure.
So, we convince him that aliens are invading. Through his ass.
Why would we do that? There's enough going on down there already.
For funsies.
Can we not just give him the care we'd give any new mother?
Oh, I hear what you're saying. I'm the child he gave birth to. A little coma baby Kai.
No.
Hi, Dad. It's me, your coma baby. And I want cash.
You know, I get the feeling you and Tucker have unresolved issues.
Okay, Doc. Like we practiced. Wake him up.
Motion of free donut through Sheila's transportation.
I'd like to plead
Oh
not
my
guilty,
God,
please.
what?
Please, from a traitor like you, or about as significant
Oh.
as whatever abstract shape I'm gonna grind you into.
Oh.
Sarge, what? This slice of pink frosted butt cake has been on display for too long. The boy's gone stale.
Donut saved all of us, you included.
I do not subscribe to that reality. Did Donut really do that? Donut, did you save us all? Well,
Yes.
How about all that?
Yes.
doesn't even know about it. You heard him?
I'm sorry, but dude, you betrayed us. You stole the hammer. What the fuck? We were trapped. We're now free. You and I are no longer in a weird time limbo, and we owe Donut. We owe him big time. Whatever.
$5, but I want change.
Oh, now can someone please tell me why I'm in Blood Gulch?
Boss Derek, you feel this one?
I'm going to start fixing the timeline. Is Caboose a genius?
If he is, I just prefer not to know.
Well, you've heard it. Let's get everyone up to speed. Speaking of everyone, where aren't they?
How are his vitals?
Fine.
And his life signs?
It's the same thing.
Who is that?
Good God, amnesia? I'll fix my medical tire iron. Nurse, help him up.
Nurse?
Thank you, sweet pea. Laverne, you've been up for some time. How many guns am I holding up?
One?
Very good. We're gonna have to put him down.
I was just having a baby.
In this economy, he's delirious.
Don't I know you?
Yeah, you do, I'm afraid. You see, I was going to wait until you recovered to tell you, but Tucker, I'm you.
What?
Oh my
From
God.
the Future!
I know.
I'm leaving.
Is this a break? Sarge!
The future is all ladies all the time, you included. And if you're gonna live to see that promised land, I gotta rescue you, Tucker. You wanna know why?
Fuck off.
You are in purgatory, Laverne, and you gotta break out of purgatory.
I am not.
Welcome to Limbo, motherfucker.
What was that?
It's a demon. Cause we're in Limbo, remember? You died in childbirth.
What? Oh, God.
No God here, Tucker. Here, just you, this here prospective vagina, and eternity with the demons, baby boy. You can't escape. I can show you how, but you have to trust me.
Oh, God. Oh, God.
There's no God here.
Historic home to the Shizno. Jeez, Griff lived here? Looks like he had neighbors. That must have been nice.
Oh.
Nobody's here yet.
Oh.
There! Hey, you! Why'd you make a paradox, you butt?
Hello.
Wait, huh? Wrong person. Ugh, Huggins, you idiot. It's the past. They haven't done it yet. Oh, no. What am I gonna do?
Hello. Pardon me? We did it to save our friend Wash. I can't believe that.
You...
Cause you went away all bad.
I did?
Yeah, when we were at the God place together. In the future.
How can you know that? Okay. Caboose, right?
Yes, thank you for remembering.
Today, I found out my parents aren't dead.
Do
Black
people
holes
not
make
usually?
the universe loop.
Time is made of circles. I am familiar with concept.
In you seem to
Hell
know
yeah.
the future.
Yeah, we're good at card tricks now.
Okay, this is round. This is overwhelmed. And this is where my ass is at. Can we talk?
Yeah, okay, but I have to kill my best friend in an hour,
This
so...
is where my ass is at.
Doc, I'm a phantom, and I have unfinished business on Earth.
Oh, dear God.
I have to come clean.
Tucker's sister's just
I
trying to...
seduced your mother.
So what now?
You said, I don't know, something I didn't like. And so I looked at Mom in your phone and, well, you know. And then I told everyone she had tits like icing bags. And that she's so fat that when she walks on the beach, she leaves glass footprints.
Hey, you should go tell everyone else your unfinished business, too.
Thanks, man. I'll miss you. Donut, I'm dead. I'm sorry I always mocked your alternative lifestyle. And
I helped prevent Wash's injury, causing a paradox, and now you're trapped in your past. That's Carolina. That's Wash. You should ask yourself how you know them, even though you haven't met them yet.
No!
Me and Doc betrayed everyone, and no amount of atonement seems to fix it.
Oh, fuck
There
you,
we go.
kinda.
Holy moly! I survived falling off a skyscraper.
Wait, Doc, you're not dead?
Yeah, I guess not.
I fought you through time and space.
Yeah, man, you did so great. That was such a fun fight. It was like...
He is alive.
Wow.
You're damn right.
Gankins.
Goddamn right it was. All right, you fuckers, listen up.
I don't think so.
I have had it with this traitor crap. You all think you're better than me because I have pink armor. Whoa. Yeah, I said it. I'm owning it. Put me down, sideline me, leave me to rot, shoot me over and over.
Sorry.
And when I die horribly at the hands of some time god and come back with the explicit task of saving your lives, and when I'm the only person with any interest in preserving the universe while your dumb asses wander off and break time itself.
Sorry.
Shut up! All you think to do
He just
how I slipped up when I trusted Krobos? I believed someone could like me.
What?
So I teach you all how to time travel and thwart Genkins. I'm out. Next time you're stuck in your boring ass lives with your ugly decor and drab fashion sense, try to some other shizno. Pink!
You are all going after him and apologizing. Okay.
Deny, you're right that I can time travel.
First, apology.
I do appreciate that, like, now.
Yes! That was so good.
Man, donut is done.
This is great, though. This has been literally 15 years coming. Oh, man.
Like, man, it took forever.
It did. It did. But that was really cathartic.
My mistake was thinking someone could like me.
Oh, baby. Oh.
But you're right. Also told Carolina to shut up.
Come on. One of the first sets of t-shirts they had was I Heart Donut.
Yeah, but he's on a specific side of the fourth wall, and Caboose is the only one who kind of gets to do what he wants.
Yeah. I'm going to fix the timeline.
Is Caboose a genius?
I love that.
Just this moment of,
I love that Church didn't stick around after getting hit in the face. I'm not sure what he's doing at the moment.
I have no idea. But I feel like you don't keep around a character. Like, if the character doesn't need to be there, you don't keep him around because machinimating is a pain in the ass.
Machinimating is a pain.
An art form, but a pain in the ass.
Also, they're juggling a lot of characters right now as it is. It's fine. I don't care. It's totally fine.
Can we fit 16 people into this shot? We're gonna try.
Oh my gosh.
How many Xboxes did we put together? 4.
So
cool.
Doc
cool.
is alive. Okay.
Yeah.
I feel bad that we spent like 10-15 minutes of the last episode of RVB Recall going, that makes no sense!
Is he dead? Is he dead? Yeah, oh my god.
He's fine!
See, this is what I'm thinking. Either he actually is alive, or Genkins is just kind of sliding in.
I don't think so.
I don't know.
I think Genkins ran. I think he's gone.
I'm kind of keeping the Genkins theory in the back pocket here, just in case, because we had the line at the beginning of the season about AI implementation ready individuals. Mm-hmm. And just because Genkins had only been possessing Church up to this point, didn't mean he couldn't take over.
Santa.
Church and Santa. True.
I guess I'll go help Felix kill more people.
And he throws them.
Ooh, Locust would be a fun person to
possess. He would. But yeah,
He's so
again, just because he hasn't taken over anyone in the main cast before doesn't mean he won't. And I would not be surprised for him to hop into Doc's body, be like, sure, I know exactly what's going on, and go along for the ride.
Actually, that's not a bad theory because I don't think we saw the little flash. I think we'd have to go back and actually look at once if it happened at the same time as Tucker. Because I wasn't looking at that part of the screen. I was looking at Tucker.
I mean, I don't think...
Like, we don't have to do it now. We can do it later.
I mean, we can talk and back this sucker up at the same time. Thanks,
yeah.
Verve. It doesn't take very long to do this.
Woo!
Not actually sponsored by Verve. Just very happy with the product.
It's just one of those things where... because your eye is drawn to a particular section of the screen that sometimes you might miss something in the background.
Yeah.
So I have no idea. I legitimately have no idea. But
I would not be surprised if he was not, and it
just operating off of like not having seen it. I think that's a good theory.
Yeah. And I mean, usually we get the vocal tell, like they don't sound quite right when it's Genkins, but we didn't get that all the time. So I would not in any capacity be surprised. But yeah, we've got it going on silent here because it did go.
Okay, so he is alive.
There goes my theory. You're right.
Sorry.
Okay.
I'm glad we took a look.
Okay. Yep.
I'm sure there were lots of people getting ready to do the timestamp.
I'm sure that someone has already left a comment about it.
Probably.
Dear people who
You know
comment
who you
during
are.
the video, we can tell. We love you very much. We can tell.
Okay, so it is him. He is
Okay.
alive.
Holy shit. Yeah,
Which
I thought that
explains
would
a
have been
lot.
a really unceremonious death.
It was. I can
He got
understand.
yeeted off a building.
Which, on the one hand, I'm like, yeah, I get why that would be able to kill somebody. On the other hand, this guy, lived through, what was that? A nexus in time and space, and,
Yeah.
was
He
gone
was
for a
in
good long while.
He was in the space grenades for, what was Griff calling them?
I don't remember.
I don't remember either.
But, point being.
For a season and some change.
But, yeah, it felt really weird to have allowed that to kill him. So, especially
given everything
we-
else he'd survived.
I don't know about you. I actually went back to that episode and watched that part of it.
Really?
And I was like, okay, yeah, he did get a grenade thrown at him, and then he did get blown off. But like you said,
Since when has that killed anyone in Blood Gulch?
And also, we don't see the body.
Yeah.
You don't see the body. He just, woo, Team Rockets away.
So it's weird that it took Doc this long to wake up, but...
It was a cool scene. It was a super cool scene because Donut with the portals and the grenade and everything like that. It was a cool scene, but him getting damaged itself didn't look deadly, if that made any sense.
Yeah.
So we were taken aback for sure last episode when they said that killed him. So I'm glad to see he's actually alive, or that he actually lived through that.
He's dead. I had to kill him. You tried.
Now here's the thing. Now that he's awake, I think sort of the kind of to piggyback off of your theory, it's not so much that I think he's being possessed by Jenkins, so much as I think it's actually O'Malley in the driver's seat doing the Doc voice. Because that was something that happened towards the end of their fight, was he tried to pull a Norman Osborn Green Goblin and go, wait, no, it's me, it's totally fine. And like you said, the voice sounded a little off. So that, to me, reads as O'Malley pretending to be Doc.
Who knows? It could be anything. I'm intrigued by all of this.
For sure.
All right, we have Doc back. We thought he was dead. I guess he's not. We kind of have everyone back, and I appreciate you're all going to apologize to him now.
Yeah.
Just even you, Sarge.
Yeah.
But I really appreciate Caboose.
I'm gonna fix everything.
Is Caboose a genius? Is something that I need on a shirt. Potentially with, you know that image of the woman with the calculus?
Yeah.
Just wash. Calculus. Is Caboose a genius? I will wear that on a shirt. I will. That's hysterical.
There were some good
I
lines in
appreciate
this one.
that. Yeah. And just Huggins and her parents who are chilling in their black hole vacation home.
I'm wondering, because Huggins and, is it
Muggins.
Muggins, those are,
siblings, I guess.
They are the Odin's Ravens, right? So I'm wondering what Mom and Dad, if there's an equivalent for them as well.
Well, didn't they say it was like Cheryl and Daryl or something like that? I think at that point they just went with rhyming names. But yeah, I am.
Please, my father was Dad.
The other thing that I'm sitting here going, what about is the whole, she's believed that they've died in a black hole all this time, and they haven't bothered to come and correct that notion or visit their kids at all?
I mean,
the fuck?
If they're waiting for the entire universe to live. I imagine that, especially in the center of a black hole, time is relative. So maybe they don't necessarily see the need because you perceive time differently, and technically I guess you can visit your kids at any point in time that you want.
It's a dick move.
They didn't know she thought they were dead.
That's possible.
They
but
should
again,
have, honey,
they
we
never
can't die.
bothered visiting the kids.
I'm not a celestial being. I don't know how celestial beings perceive time.
Yeah.
So, and again, I'm sure they would have if they had known she thought they were dead.
Yeah.
I'm sure they would have checked in.
The other thing I need on a shirt is here's whelmed, here's overwhelmed, here's me. Like, oh, my life. Yeah, that.
Oh, there was a really good line in this episode too, and I wish I could remember it. I think
They're all really good lines.
I think
in
it was
this
a Sarge
episode.
line. Oh, so good.
This piece of pink frosted ass cake has been left out to butt cake.
He's
been
gone
left out for
stale.
too long. He's gone
Oh my God.
stale. Like, wow, poetry?
This whole God's not here.
That was sister.
That was so.
That entire exchange was just like, oh my God.
Just me and the demons. You're
Poor
in
Junior.
Limbo.
Poor Junior.
Aww.
Damn it, Kai.
He kind of had it coming, though. He was a real jerk to her last season.
I mean, yeah. And I'm still just kind of like, oh my God. I forgot that she could be a cringe factory when she tries.
Oh, no.
Yikes.
Like, they're both jerks, which means they're kind of perfect for each other in that kind of weird, toxic way. I don't know. If they could stop being dicks to each other long enough to actually, like, talk, I think they'd actually would be a good match.
I don't think they can.
They're too arrogant.
They're too alike.
Ah, that's fair.
That's a huge... It's like magnets. If they got the same end, they repel each other.
Well,
Magnets, how do they work? How many memes can we shove in this episode?
I don't know.
Yeah, I think that's about all I've got. This was
Really good.
it was a bit of an interstitial episode, but I appreciate that. Kind of putting things together and building up for what will presumably be the climax. Again, I think someone said 12 episodes. I've yet to see a link to that, any confirmation on that. So, if it is 12 episodes, we're getting close to the home stretch. And therefore, we needed a setting things straight episode. And this was the second one of those. And I liked it.
Like I said, I think this is a very cathartic episode. It's good to see Donut after all this time just be like, nope, fuck all of you guys.
Pink, I'm owning it. Pink!
Good for you, buddy.
That's how I'm gonna leave a room. Walk halfway out the door, look over my shoulder, scream pink, and then finish.
Well, you have to
walking out.
scream whatever color you're actually wearing.
Pink!
Yeah, this was great. I can't wait to talk about it some more.
Oh yeah, yep. That was my cue, wasn't it? Sorry, I have a kitty. I'm therefore distracted. She's like, stop it, Mom.
In the meantime, I'm Megan. You guys can follow me on Twitter and Instagram at the Menguin. That's TheMenguin. I also do a Lost retrospective podcast called No Love Lost. So check that out. She's very distracting.
That you cued yourself.
You said you were distracted.
Wow.
You said you had a kitty, and so you were occupied.
Have a kitty and she
so
is
I
distracting
teed myself
and
up,
very loud.
and then I swung, and it's your turn now. Go for it.
I was never any good at T-ball. Oh, and I'm Katie. You can follow me all over the social medias as well as on Twitch at Kiaxet. That is Kiaxet. I am also on an Overwatch podcast called On the Point. We talk about Overwatch League. We talk about all sorts of stuff, and we're going to go into detail about the world's longest match between the Atlanta Reign and the Guangzhou Charge because I was in the arena for that, and I thought I was going to die.
You know you can leave whenever you want, right?
Never.
You know it's not a prison.
I paid for this.
Okay.
I made a sign that said, "Help, I'm trapped in the Blizzard Arena."
But you could have left whenever you wanted.
It was at that point, I was sitting there going, I hope they get to a map 5, because if we're going to be completely fucking crazy, we might as well go to a map 5. And they didn't. But it was a thing. And we're going to talk more about that on the point. So anchor.fm/on the point. And it's also now available on Apple Podcasts as of like today.
Yay!
As well as Google and Spotify and all the other fun stuff. So check that out there. And of course, if you like hearing us talk about things and continuing to talk about things and go into depth about these episodes and whatnot, anchor.fm/the Rooster Team. We are currently doing RVB Recall, which is essentially a short 2-person after show with just us talking about this in a lot more depth. I was going to say a little more depth, but no, we actually have time to stop and think about things and rewatch the episode a couple times, so there's a little bit more analysis going on there. And fewer incorrect predictions about whether or not Doc is actually at home. The lights are on and somebody's home, but we don't know who.
I think it's O'Malley.
Yeah.
I think it is.
So yeah, that podcast is also available wherever you can find podcasts, and also anchor.fm/the Rooster Team. You can also support the full team at anchor.fm. We also have Gen Lockdown, which was the Gen Lock after show. We got the Camp Counselors Corner. We got all sorts of fun stuff going on there, and of course there will be more as the animation ramps up once we get more into summer. TeePublic Store, The Rooster Team, YouTube, The Rooster Team, Twitter, The Rooster Team, you know, branding. So follow us on all those places, support us on all those places, and speaking of supporting, if you like this particular channel and you enjoy this, we have the Patreon, which gets you these reactions early, and at higher levels also gets you fun, specialized other things, like if you like hearing us talk about Kingdom Hearts, there's a Kingdom Hearts video up there right now. If you just want to throw a couple bucks our way, we do have a Ko-fi, we do take commissions, and as always, supporting our sponsor supports us, so head over to fredsbs.com, fredsbs.com, and use coupon code KIACookies for 20% off your entire order. All that information is in the description below. Holy shit, I can't believe I got through all of that. If you like all of this madness, the getting distracted by the cat, the making incorrect predictions, the laughing about everything, and occasionally cringing my way out of this timeline, then like the video, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell, because I guess if you hit the bell, it makes more people notice us, because the YouTube algorithm is a thing.
Yeah.
And likes and subscriptions and notifications are how YouTube goes, this one here. So do that.
That's how YouTube chooses to occasionally spoil me for horror movies that are still in theaters.
So, Pet Cemetery. Yeah. So, and we still have to come up with something creative. Every time you ring the bell, Donut swears.
I was gonna Huggins swears.
I love it both. Every time you ring the bell, there's a swear. So
language.
Never. So like, subscribe, ding. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you next time.
Bye.
Let Huggins swear.
Those sons of bitches.
Feel
language.
Never.